Hello ladies. First of all, let me just say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and all the mothers to be, and even the mothers that didn't get a chance to give birth but are mothers in their own right. Um, oh wow. This video is very difficult for me to do. I was really contemplating doing it because you put yourself out there and people have their own opinion. They want to weigh in on your life and your choices, your decisions, the way you live. And it's difficult to put yourself out there. And I found it difficult in the past couple of years that I've been trying to put myself out there. The comments are very difficult and really hard. And I try not to read them anymore, but I definitely enjoy the positive comments that I get, and I thank you all that follow me and continue to believe in me, and I just thank you so much for the support. But again, this video is, you saw the title, so I'm going to be talking about something that's very difficult, very hard for me. Every time it's brought up, I get emotional, and I'm gonna try not to cry the whole video, but if you don't want to see me crying, then just cut it off because it's gonna happen. Growing up, I always just assumed that I would be a mother. I thought that I would have 3 to 4 kids by the time I was 35 or so, and of course be married and living happily ever after, white picket fence, all that stuff. Of course, now in my late 30s and realizing that may not happen. It's not in the cards for me. I shouldn't say may not happen. I've actually given up the possibility of it happening because I am in my late 30s. I've always said that if I hadn't had all my children before I was 40, I'm not doing it, for my own personal reasons. You may not like it, and it may not be something that you agree with, but this is for me. My thoughts, my feelings. Whew, this is hard. I always thought, of course, when you get into your late 30s, it starts to get more difficult to conceive. And the risks are higher, they're greater when you are in your late 30s, early 40s and giving birth. There's risk for Down syndrome and the possibility of not making it off the table yourself. It's just all kind of difficult risk involved in having children late in age. And I always said no. I've had my kids by the time I'm 40, forget it. And that's because I can't see myself being concerned about, is my baby going to be all right? Is my baby going to be healthy? Is my baby going to have problems that I'm not equipped to handle? Personally, emotionally, I'm just not equipped to handle. And I know you're saying, well, you don't know what you can handle, and if you haven't been in that situation. But honestly, I don't want to be put in that situation. I don't even want to put myself in the situation that I know is going to be difficult for me to handle. Selfish, whatever, but that's just my own personal feel. I feel like I wasted so many years on the wrong men and trying not to get pregnant to the point where when, now I'm mad, I'm upset. And of course, I've never wanted to have a baby daddy, never wanted to be a baby mama. And I'm not saying that I never was put in a position to be able to have children. But again, I never wanted to be a baby mama or not have the man in my life to help me raise my child. I just never thought that I'd be in this position, and It's so hard. So I will be 40 years old next year. I know. I don't like it. No, I'm just kidding. But I've pretty much given up that hope of meeting someone within a year, falling in love, getting to the point of marriage, and then, having kids. That's like real fast in a year. I mean, anything is possible. I get it, yes. But at this point, I've really grown content with not even content. I shouldn't say content. No, because I'm not content. I'm trying to be okay with the fact that it's not in the cards for me. I even thought about years ago freezing my eggs. But then when I looked it up and did my research, girl, that stuff is expensive. I was like, I don't have no 8 to 10 grand to freeze my eggs. Oh my goodness. And then what if you have to do more than one round or something like that? It's just, yeah. So giving up on that. I don't know what's in the cards for me. I can't say it's never gonna happen, but for now, in my mind, I should just consider adopting. And people say that to you. Why don't you just adopt? Like it's just that great. Or I mean, yes, I always thought that I would adopt. I always thought that I would have my own kids and I would adopt as well. That was always the goal. But when people say that to me, like, why don't you just adopt? Like, adopting is just as good as giving birth. Now, to some people it may be, but it's not the same thing. Come on, it's not. It's not the same thing. We as women, that being able to carry your child and feel them and bond with them and being able to nurture them and bring them into this world, that is like the ultimate dream. I always thought that I would be able to do that. Never in a million years would have thought that I would be in this position that I'm in today. Mother's Day, although I'm so grateful to have my mother, to still have my grandmother in my life, these people that are very significant and important to me, I am truly grateful, truly, truly grateful. But Mother's Day has turned into a day that I kind of grieve, I kind of mourn. And I hate that I feel that way, but it's something that I can't help. I can't help the way that I feel. I can't help that this day is really hard for me when I see my cousins or my brothers with their kids and being able to have children. It's just so hard to realize that that's not going to happen for me. It's really hard to realize that just might not be in the cards for me. And let's just be real. People always quick to say, why don't you just adopt and everything, but be honest. Do you truly look at that person as a real mother? No. Some people look at them, they're not a real mother because they didn't give birth. It's just hard. It's just really hard. And I know you're probably like, oh my gosh, girl, get over it. But this is a real subject. This is a real hurt. It's a real pain that I feel. And it's getting, Mother's Day has been getting more and more difficult for me for the past 3 years. Again, I didn't want to share this because I know people are going to have their opinions, and there's some really evil, mean people out there in this world that just want to just gotta be negative, just choose to be negative. But like I said, I hope that you guys look at this as a way for me to encourage other people that's going through the same thing as me. And that's one reason why I went ahead and did the video. I was like, not only would it be therapeutic for me, hopefully, but it would probably inspire and encourage somebody else who's going through the same exact thing. You are not alone. I'm definitely dealing with this. It's an everyday struggle for me. And although I've grown content with being single, I have not grown content with the notion that I will, or I may never bear my own children. So it's hard. That's it, ladies. I hope I did not put a damper on your day. Those mothers out there that are celebrating, or maybe you're celebrating with your mother. I hope I didn't put a damper on your day. I appreciate all the mothers out there, all the ones that's holding it down, all the single mothers out there, God bless you. I applaud you. So all the mothers out there, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful Mother's Day. And to my own beautiful mother, you are my heart, you are my love. I definitely appreciate you, my ride or die, my ace, my best friend. And I love you so much. And to my granny, love you so much, Granny. Happy birthday, 86 young. And you are so wonderful, awesome, and great. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support.